Welcome back. Today we're sharing with you guys the top 2 Legend League bases, starting off with this base right here. You see we got the isolated town hall on the right side. We got lots of traps along that backside, along with a lot of these heavy hitting defenses. And also it is worth mentioning that these bases are from our Legend League pass last month. So if you give these bases a try and you like how they do, consider checking out our current Legend League pass in our Discord server, link down below. But with that, let's jump into some replays. And here we go with the first replay. This one is going to be an RC charge into Root Riders. Royal Champion from the top side of the base should be able to get pretty good value from up there. The Queen's even going to pull her closer into the high value targets there. Going to pop the Rocket Spear and then see how much more he can get. And don't forget, if you guys want to give this base a try for yourselves, the link will be down in the description below for both of these bases. And if you do give them a try, leave a comment, let us know how they do for you. Getting through the monolith, and then that's going to clear out the top side of the base. Recalls the Royal Champion, and then let's see where he's going to go from here. We got the Baby Dragon at the top side, do a little bit of cleanup, and then he's got that Seasonal Water Dragon as well. And there it goes. He's also going to use that for some funneling from the top side of the base. Then we got the King and the Queen from the right side. We got the Broom Witch on defense, but she's not going to be too much of a hassle here for the heroes. Here we go with the Root Riders. Valkyrie's full sending it from the right side of the base. Here we go. We got the Warden. We got everything in. We got the Troop Launcher. The Root Riders are going to path straight towards this Town Hall. King's ability going off on the right side of the base. So far, it's looking pretty good. Like I said, he got great value with the Royal Champion. It's got a good funnel on both sides of the Root Riders. They go straight into the Town Hall. Down it goes. But now they're going to split up a little bit. He's got a few different directions the Root Riders can go. So he's going to be having them splitting apart and then moving in different parts of the base, which is going to make it easier for the defenses to take them down. So getting through the multi-Inferno Tower on the bottom side of the base. The Fire Spinner still going. Ice Golems on defense, freezing things up, gives that Fire Spinner a little bit more time to get some more damage out. Not a whole lot, though. Alright, so far so good for the attacker, but things are starting to fizzle out in the core of the base. There is a lot of damage there, especially with that Prince, the Gear Tower, Ricochet Cannon combo. It's kind of nasty up there in the core of the base. And the King and the Queen on the bottom side have also been pretty much going down. The King's already out of the picture. The Queen has popped her ability, so she's just walking around the outside of the base. We got some Giants, a Root Rider, and an Ice Golem in the top side, which is doing a good job of tanking for the Queen as she makes her way around. She does have Sneezy there to help out as well. So that's also going to help out support the healers. Alright. Tanks are still moving through, still getting walls open. We're going to speed things up just a little bit as they move into the back end of the base. But we still have that defending Prince. I mean, this was a pretty close attack, but everything's still fizzled out. It is still going to be a defense. Let's take a look at one more replay. Here we go with the second replay. This time it is going to be a triple clone dragon attack. Alright, Giant Arrow immediately from the left side of the base. Now I'm curious to see where the cloned blimp is going to go, because around the Town Hall, we don't have a lot of value there, so if he sends the clones there, I don't think it's going to do a whole lot for him, but we'll have to wait and see. We got a lot of dragons splitting off to the right side and to the left side, so not ideal not keeping the dragons kind of together here. And there we go. He is going to send that blimp, just kind of naked blimp from the right side of the base. He is going to clone over the Town Hall. I guess he's going to try and get some of these defenses that are around the outside of the Town Hall. So the Gear Tower, the Expos, the Ricochet Cannon, just kind of get that funneled out of the way. A bunch of the dragons sticking to the outside. Didn't really get a funnel set from the bottom right side of the base. Alright, we still have that Water Dragon moving through. We still have the Prince on that left side as well. No more spells, no more hero abilities at this point. The Prince goes down to Phoenix on the top side of the base. We got the Furnace on defense. The Prince takes it out. Is he going to be able to get the Monolith as well? No, he gets distracted by the defending Queen, and the Phoenix is not going to finish it off. So we've got that Monolith still alive on the back side of the base. We got the multi-archer tower. The dragons just kind of fluttering around the outside of the base, so they're going to be skipping all these important defenses as they get all the trash buildings. In the meantime, we still have an air defense as well on that very top side, but even though there's quite a few dragons left, there's just way too much, and now that Fire Spitter is getting a big chunk of them, and look at them go down. The dragons are quickly disappearing. This is going to be a big defense, so let's take a look at the next base. And here we have base number 2. We can see that we've got the trap for the Royal Champion charge at the Town Hall itself, and on the bottom right, we also have that dead space behind the Town Hall to make some pathing tricky to the Town Hall from the back side of the base. Let's take a look at some replays and see how it holds up. And here we go, the first replay for the second base, the Royal Champion charging straight into the Town Hall, getting the Gear Tower taken care of. She'll finish it off with the boots, moving straight to the Town Hall next. Gigabomb does go off, but it doesn't do too much damage here. The RC will be able to finish off the Town Hall. He still has quite a few invis left to go in the bag. Next invis down. Town Hall is going to drop. There we go. She'll move on to the scatter shot. And then we'll see how much more she's able to get. She's going to make the scatter invisible, which she does kind of move away from the scatter, so the boots are not able to finish it off. We'll see if she doubles back. She should. Yep, there we go. She doubles back. Rocket Spear going off now. Able to grab the scatter. See if she can grab the Inferno Tower as well. Defensive Rage Tower going off. She's just distracted on CC troops at this point, but she does switch to the Inferno. She will be able to get that down. There's the next invis. We got the Fire Spinner firing up on the left side of the base. Got the Barbarian King on the right side. He's actually got the Fox on the King, which we have seen people use before just to keep the King alive a little bit longer. All right, let's see what else he's going to do. There we go. We got the Dragons coming in. We got the Warden in as well, and it's full send from the right side. I'm not sure why he didn't send the Siege Barracks on the bottom side for the funnel, but he's going to use it on the right side for the heroes to try to help support those, I suppose. But there we go. The Dragons actually do have some pathing into the core, at least the main group. We do have quite a few going off to the left as well. That air defense took out that funneling dragon pretty quickly, so the pathing is going to be very wonky here. There we go, moving into the air defense. Down it goes finally. We got a few dragons into that core of the base, trying to push their way through, but that raged up Inferno Tower Fire Spitter combo doing a lot of damage. Those dragons in the core are going down very quickly. Dragons on the bottom side, pops Warden's ability to keep them protected. All right, everything pushing in. Get through the defending Prince, get through the Fire Spitter. Monolith is going to get overwhelmed here by all the dragons, but now we got that Fire Spitter on that top side of the base, firing down on this big group of dragons. Is going to be taking them down quickly. All right, we got that Archer Queen lurking on that backside as well. The Air Expo is going to be able to do some damage here as the dragons slowly but surely make their way into that back end of the base. We also do still have that scatter shot on the top side. If the dragons can even make it that far, they are thinning out relatively quickly here. The Fire Spitter's not going to be a danger anymore. All right, we're going to speed things up. Dragons are still just slowly but surely thinning out. The Queen's still alive on the top side, but she's probably going to get taken down by this cannon here. Actually, no, she'll take the cannon down, but she's still going to take too much damage. She is going to go down. This will be a defense. Nice try to this attacker. And here we go with the last replay of the video. It is going to be a quad clone dragon attack. Or sorry, a 3-clone dragon attack. Either way, lots of clone spells coming in on this base. We got the blimp flying over the top. Not a lot of protection for it, but it does at least make it close. The clones are going to be dropped next to the town hall. Get the balloons in there. Try to take the town hall down. I actually just cloned up a bunch of dragons there, but either way it works. I suppose the dragons take the town hall down. He's going to be able to get the gear tower eventually, maybe. We'll see. But down here on the bottom, we do have the king and the queen working through these bottom buildings. Got dragons pushing through the middle of the base. The sweeper's still pushing things around, being a bit of a nuisance here, especially right in front of that raged up Fire Spitter. This is going to be doing a lot of damage to these dragons in the core of the base. Monolith popping off on the king. He's going to pop his ability, and then he's going to be going down to Phoenix likely here very soon. But the dragons in the core have pretty much all fizzled out. We still have a fairly big group at the top side of the base, but they got the scatter shot, the air defense. They're both going to be plucking away at these dragons slowly but surely. They are going down, not even slowly. They're just going down very quickly up there on the top side. The dragons are pretty much gone at this point. It's all down to the Archer Queen on the bottom side of the base, which she does still have her ability intact. We'll see how much further she's able to make it. First, she's got to get through this Broom Witch on defense, which is a little bit of a hassle, but not too big of a deal. And there we go. Down goes the Broom Witch. Queen will continue up and around that right side, but she's going to be going to ability here shortly. We'll speed it up and see how close this Queen's able to make it. But we got the defending Queen, 2 ricochet cannons, an Expo, and walls to get through, and there's just no way the Queen's going to be able to get through everything. Even with her ability, she's at the very least going to run out of time, but I don't even think time's going to be a factor. It is a defense regardless. Be sure to check out the WBB socials on screen. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.